manifest your dream reality by taking radical personal responsibility. My name is Adrienne Grace. I'm a manifestation coach and an intuitive. And today I want to talk about how the manifestation and law of attraction communities have done us wrong. It's not that we can just sit and wish and hope and pray for our reality to be different. We really have to take radical personal responsibility. Let's dive into this. So what do I mean by that? Well, it's really easy to blame our circumstances, our conditions, or other people for why our lives are the way they are. You can say things like, well, I have to support my family, or I'm this way because my parents were this way, or, something happened to me when I was young and it made me feel this way, or whatever it is, or I'm not doing well because the economy is not good and I can't sell my services. Whatever it is, that comes from a very victim mentality and a very disempowering place. And when we blame other people and circumstances and conditions, it gives all of our power away. So in order to reclaim our power, we want to take radical personal responsibility for our lives exactly as they are. And it's not that necessarily that you did something that created whatever is happening in your life. I mean, potentially, maybe unconsciously you did, but it's just more about how, yes, maybe these things happened to you in the past. Yes, maybe these things are going on in the world, but it doesn't mean that it has to affect your reality. Oftentimes in the manifestation communities, they talk about, visualizing and embodying a new image, and I talk about this as well, but something really important comes from doing those things. I mean, you have to actually take steps and take action towards it. So for example, you can't just wish and pray and visualize more money. You have to do the things, as uncomfortable as they may be for you, to create more wealth in your life. So they have to be things like asking for a raise, or inviting people into your offers every single day, or working on your money mindset every single day. You can't just do these things once or twice and expect a huge result and a huge jump. You need to consistently move towards what it is that you desire. Or another thing would be, you want to manifest love, you want to manifest this great relationship, or you want to improve the relationship that you're in, but you're unwilling to look at parts of yourself that create patterns that block you from the intimacy that you desire. So this is what I mean when I say taking radical personal responsibility. Just asking yourself, what is my part in this, and how can I move towards what it is that I desire? Something that I have all my clients do is a visualization for an average perfect day. And I'll link where you can download this in the comments below. But thinking about what you want your average perfect day to look like is a great way to start aligning yourself with what you really want. Yes, of course, we want the big things. We want all the money. We want the big business. We want the relationship. We want all these things. But really, what does this look like on a day-to-day basis? What is your average day? Because how you live your days is how you live your life, right? It's not really so much about the big things. It's just about the everyday moments. And so once you start visualizing what it is that you desire for yourself in every single day, then you can start doing the work to create that. You can start looking at what your average perfect day looks like and where you are now and how far apart they are. Sometimes people are often amazed at actually how close they are already together. And some people are amazed as to how far apart they really are. Wherever you're at, it's okay, but you just want to start then moving little tiny baby steps towards the day that you want. Whether it's just starting with 5 minutes or 15 minutes of being in your joy, being in your passion, or doing something that perfect day includes, that's where to start. So wherever you're at, you can always take a step towards that life that you want. Taking radical personal responsibility gives us our power back. It empowers us and makes us realize that everything in this life is a choice, and we are choosing in every moment. We are choosing the stories that we tell ourselves. We are choosing the actions that we take. Nobody is forcing us to do anything. We are always in choice. And so coming back into that, realizing that we have the power to choose, we have the power to change, And again, it's not about making these big grand moves, it's just about the little changes moment to moment. So when you catch yourself in these stories and you catch yourself replaying past events or thinking about why you are the way you are and going into those same negative thought loops and patterns, pause, take 3 conscious breaths, come into the present moment, and make a new choice from that moment. This is not about shaming or blaming yourself for where you are today and what is happening in your life. This is not about that at all. It's just about recognizing when you're doing these things and recognizing how you're holding yourself back. And that's okay. We all do it. We're all human. And a lot of resistance can come up in this. And resistance is a really interesting thing because we as humans are the only creatures on the planet that create resistance in ourselves. So what do I mean by this? Well, when I channel my guides, they often talk about how the mind is resistance. And they use the example of if a tree had a human mind, it would stunt its growth. Because it would say things like, why are my leaves falling off? I have to hold on to them. I can't let these go. Oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? Right? And it would literally stop the flow of energy to the tree, and it wouldn't allow it to just completely let go and then come into full bloom in the spring. And so the same thing happens with us, is that we really resist life. We resist things that are going on. We resist what is. And it can be in the form of negativity or just impatience is another form of resistance. And when we're in resistance, it really is blocking this energy. It's blocking the things that we really want from coming in. And so we want to flow with life. We want to realize that if we can see it in our mind, if we can feel it, if we desire it, we know that it's ours and it exists on some level. And we just need to relax into it and allow it all to unfold. We live in a dimension of reality where it's dense and we have to travel through time and space. And so let's just enjoy the unfolding of it, knowing that it's going to unfold in the most miraculous, beautiful way possible. And that it could be something even better than we ever even imagined, because our mind is so limited and the universe knows how to surprise and delight us. And so it's just about coming into that trust and releasing that resistance, right? Be like the tree, knowing that you have to let go and that everything is working out. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is happening for you, for your highest good, for your benefit, to get you to where you desire to go. So where can you release resistance in your life? Where can you learn to just flow with what life is presenting to you, knowing that everything that's happening, even if it feels like chaos, even if it feels like things are falling apart, that they're actually coming together, because reality is shifting and things are moving around, your frequency is changing. And so if it feels like chaos, get excited about it. Get excited that that means that there is movement, that there is change happening. Your frequency is elevating and you're attracting better, but things need to kind of fall off first, just like the tree, and the leaves actually have to fall off before it can bloom to even bigger, more beautiful, more expansive than ever. So think about the tree when you're in those moments of resistance. Take radical personal responsibility and start just doing little things every day that are going to move you in the direction of your dreams. I would love to hear, what are you going to take radical personal responsibility for? Share in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.